Live from the box.
Live from the box.
Yes, sir, man. That's you know who that is already. Fifi Entertainment, Alani Sky Project Weekend.
Yeah, you know it's still number one to Virgins.
Shout out to Alani Sky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as a DJ, it's perfect because you know we do business together. We do business with one another to play the song and things like that. But
yeah. So
that was a hint. That was a. Make sure you play this track.
You caught that, right? You caught that.
That was a hint.
Yeah.
Listen, but I mean, we can talk about that later because we have history, but we also have as a record promoter and as a DJ, so we have an interesting dynamic here.
Right.
Say our dynamic goes to even football. Shout out to H-Bomb.
Yeah.
Like competition, huh? So let's shift this, man. So DJ BigBoy, we left, right? You was talking about Florida. You're doing your thing. You're working and putting in the work. And
down in Florida, I got a lot of experience with different genres and different crowds. Yeah. So I actually came back to Syracuse because I was asked to coach football at Henniger.
Okay.
So I didn't come back to DJ. I just had that in my pocket.
Right.
So when I came back to DJ, at the time it wasn't cool to play reggae like that. So that kind of like got me unbooked for a lot of events because I was playing reggae. So I stayed getting booked in Utica. Utica is in that city.
Like a mini Brooklyn.
Yeah, you get a lot of people from Brooklyn that live there, so I was more accepted in Utica because I was talking all the time. When I learned how to DJ in Brooklyn, and the first thing they told me was like, you don't just DJ, you got to put on a show. So, I mean, you talking like 60% of the time and 40% music. So.
Yeah.
And in Syracuse, even now, it's still not like, I got to shut up sometime, like, let me chill.
Because it's a different kind of culture. It's a different kind of scene here.
Right. So, it was more the DJing, like, the DJ part of my upbringing is not from scratching, like.
Right.
Scratching is cool, but like you never. I mean, shout out to the originals, like and all that. But I never like hung out with somebody the next day after the party, be like, "Yo, son, he was killing it. He was scratching." Like it's not really.
Yeah.
Really, and it's the type of DJ that you are.
Right.
You said last segment, it's about DJ BigBoy, the personality, and that's big when me and you talk. I'm like, yo, you're more than a DJ, you're a personality.
Exactly.
You said off air, when you lead a party, you want to know who the DJ was,
like,
not just...
Exactly. I want people to be on their Facebook like, yo, BigBoy said this, or did you hear... Not the song I play, I want them to, like, repeat what I said.
So, you see, he want to be the artist.
See, I mean, and that's what...
He is an artist, though.
It's the numbers.
Right.
It's the numbers.
Right. Because you got to understand that when you get a chance to reach people, you gaining your own radio stations. Those people are your commercials now. Yeah. So when people leave me, the majority of my bookings come from someone that been to my party or someone that, I went to reggae night and they live out in Rochester. They like, yo, you got this dude from Syracuse, that, because you got to take advantage of those situations.
Now, before we go too far, I want to touch on music scene, the local scene, man. Yeah. As a DJ, I want to hear, what's your thought process?
You want me to ruffle some feathers on that one?
No, because listen, live from the box, a big part about what we do here is that we want everyone to feel that music is music. It's important to increase your quality of music. It's important to promote yourself. So that's the part that I want you to speak about real quick about.
Okay,
almost your advice to artists.
Before artists that's out there listening. I want them to symbolize this before I go into details.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all too comfortable playing at Kirk Park. All right. And I wrote a stat up saying that we got so much fraud talent out there. You know what I mean? And a lot of people took it the wrong way. When I say you're too comfortable playing at Kirk Park, is that you have the talent to play at Henniger, Madison Square Garden. You had it, but you don't want to put in the work ethic to get to that place. You know what I'm saying? So I call it. It's like it gotta be. I gotta call it fraud talent because what you do is you get mad at people that's in position like us saying, "Oh, you don't support us, you don't support me." And then when I go to your Facebook or your Instagram, your last post was a year ago. Your last on Facebook, the last time you said something was 2 years ago. You don't support yourself.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I can listen to your music all the time. You know what I mean? I've worked with Fat Man Scoop was my mentor for a year. I can call K Slay, but when I tell them your name, what they're gonna do is they don't have no personal attachment to you, so they're gonna say, "What's his IG? What's his Facebook? What's his YouTube?" And when they see that you're not active, they don't care how nice you are,
right?
Because you so comfortable playing at Kirk Park. Your boys saying you nice. You're nice in your car. Your friends like come out.
Yes. So I was talking to a friend about this the other day. There's a process to everything, right? And
right.
What you talk about, to me, it talks about, everybody wants to be a superstar today, right? They want to be on TV, want to get the fame and the glory,
right?
But they're not putting in the work, right?
Right, exactly.
A plane don't go right up to 30,000 feet. It got to go 5,000, 10,000, 50. It's got to work to get up to 30,000.
Somebody got to put the luggage on it, make sure the wheels and everything.
And you got to understand, it got to be like that every time. It'd be so crazy because someone would catch me in a gas station hanging a flyer, and they'd be like, "Yo, you DJ BigBoy? What you putting up a flyer?" And I'm like, "Yo, you gotta understand, just excuse me, just because I dropped 40 that night, I still gotta go to practice Monday."
You wasn't with me shooting in the
point.
gym?
Yeah, I still gotta go to practice. Like I don't understand. They just too comfortable. Like I tell people, we kind of lower our city.
Yeah.
And like I told my friend, I said, "Yo, when you go out to the club, you be like, oh, I don't need to get dressed. I'm in Syracuse." You lowered the economy by saying that. You keeping everything under there. You know what I'm saying? So if you try to make everyone be like, listen, man, when we go to these places like New York City and Rochester, we are known. We have players in the NBA. Yeah, right. We have high school teams in state regions. Like they know we kill ourselves when it comes to the entertainment business.
Well,
go ahead.
Not to cut you off, Big. I'm loving this. I'm loving this interview. We might have to bring you in for a part 2.
Definitely, but before he goes, let's do this. Let's touch on this, Biggs, right? So we see what's flawed in the game, right? So tell, you obviously got an impeccable work ethic. You're putting in the work, right? You're still hanging out flyers. Come on now, we doing this.
Right.
I mean, what do you say, right? Hey, man, Big, I'm trying to do this, man. I see you doing yours. What wisdom do you pass along, right, to these cats out there to help elevate this?
No favors.
Gotcha.
Because when you ask for favors, you expect loyalty. And when you expect loyalty, you basically accepted failure. That's like when I tell somebody, if they say, "Yo, Big Boy, I want you to DJ Friday," and they hand me 300, it ain't about loyalty or favors. They gave me their money. They could be paying for food for their kids, their house. They gave you $300. You got to be there point blank, period. So I try to tell artists, no favors. Don't ask for no favors. You know what I mean? Build bridges. One hand washes the other. If an artist is always promoting my fly, I would never ask him to pay money to play his song. Yeah, I won't, because I get more out of you promoting my flyer. Yeah. But I don't have that. So I might say, give me $25. But you haven't built that bridge to where I see something coming out of it too.
Big. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's it. I thought we was gonna talk about Lonnie Sky.
Boy, cut it out.
Next one, man. Next show, we gonna be bringing you back. T already said that, right?
We might do a part 2 of Big Boy.
There we go.
When I go see him in the parking lot in a couple minutes.
There we go.
But live from the box, 87.7. Yeah. Great to have.
Yo, thanks for having me, man. Can I shout my Instagram out?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where can they check you out?
All right, hit me up on Instagram, DJ BigBoy 315. That's my IG. I ain't gonna shout out everything else. I want you to go there.
Everybody go there. Anyway.
Just go there.
Live from the box, in studio guest, DJ BigBoy. Thanks for hanging out, man. We appreciate you, homie.
No doubt.
Gem of the week right now.
Music Wiz.